The election isn't over yet, but we do have some insight into what's driving voter behavior thanks to our online poll. With me is our in-house polling ninja, Gabriel Di Benedetti. So, Gabe, who's going to win the election?
Well, we don't know that yet. The data is not clear enough yet, and many polls have not closed yet. However, we do have some information about what are the most important issues for the voters.
Okay, so obviously the most important issues for the voters are things like who won the football game last weekend.
Of course. No, of course it's about the economy.
Oh, the economy.
Economy.
Right.
So for Obama voters so far, roughly a third of the Obama voters have said that the economy is the most important issue for them.
Okay.
However, for Romney voters, it's roughly half of them, which is a pretty big change. Right. However, Obama voters, the second most important issue is health care. And for Romney voters, the second most important issue has been the deficit so far.
Okay.
For both of them, unemployment has been third.
Now, this squares with some of the earlier polling data that we've done throughout the fall that shows that voters see that Romney would be the better candidate to handle the deficit. So this is a plus for him. The people, it's important to them. They're voting for Romney.
Right, but in some ways this is also not surprising because we've always known that the economy is going to be the most important issue in this election.
Right, and it is. We're finding that it is for both Democrats and Republicans. Obviously, they have different ideas about what should be done to improve the economy.
That's right.
Okay, what else do we got?
Well, the other thing that we can report on so far is the data that we have on when people decided to vote in this election. And one thing that we've seen is that for both candidates, 3/4 of the voters chose their candidate, decided to vote for their person before the debates even started.
So this whole narrative of Romney really turned it around in the first debate, and that was huge, and then Hurricane Sandy came back and washed his hopes away.
Right.
That didn't matter for most people.
Well, maybe not for most people, but again, it's too early to say any of this for sure. The thing is, there's still roughly a quarter of voters that hadn't made the decision yet, but for at least 3/4 of them they had.
That's a good point. And given that the election is likely to be decided by a smaller margin than 25%, those events could have played crucial.
Yeah, absolutely, and we'll see tonight.
Okay, Gabriel Di Benedetti, and I am Andy Sullivan with Reuters.